Have you ever thought about what comes next for Pirates of the Caribbean? Jerry Bruckheimer, the genius behind it all, shared some exciting news with Comic Book. He's thinking about giving the series, which has made $5 billion, a fresh start. And guess what? Jim Carrey, who was once thought about for Captain Jack Sparrow, might join the crew. But there's even more if Johnny Depp steps away. Could Carrey bring something special to our favourite pirate with talks of new actors and big changes? The search for the next big story gets really interesting. Who's going to be the captain this time? Before we go on, please make sure you hit the subscribe button for our channel. Thanks a lot in advance. Jerry Bruckheimer, the person who made Pirates of the Caribbean, talked to Comic Book. He said they're thinking about making the Disney adventure movies again, starting from the beginning. These movies made a lot of money, about $5 billion from 5 movies. He also mentioned they're thinking about what to do next with other popular series like Top Gun, which stars Tom Cruise. It's difficult to say, Bruckheimer mentioned. You don't know. You really don't know. You don't know how they come together. You just don't know. Because with Top Gun, you have an actor who is iconic and brilliant, and how many movies he does before he does Top Gun, I can't tell you. But we're going to reboot Pirates, so that is easier to put together, because you don't have to wait for certain actors. Bruckheimer's statement suggests that hamburger with orange, excuse me, which means Johnny Depp might not come back as Captain Jack Sparrow. Depp has been the main star in all 5 Pirates movies until now. Back in summer 2020, Variety said that Disney was working on 2 Pirates movies, one with Margot Robbie as the lead in a reboot, and another as the 6th movie in the original series, written by Craig Mazin and Ted Elliott, who helped write the first 4 Pirates movies last year. Mazin told the Los Angeles Times that the script for Pirates of the Caribbean 6 is very strange, and he was surprised that Disney approved it. He said, "We pitched it and thought there's no way they're buying it. It's too weird." And they did. And then we wrote a fantastic script, and the strike happened, and everyone's waiting around. The most recent Pirates movie, Dead Men Tell No Tales, came out in 2017. Robbie mentioned to Vanity Fair in November 2022 that her Pirates movie, written by Christina Hodgson from Birds of Prey, was no longer happening. She said, "We had an idea, and we were developing it for a while, ages ago, to have more of a female leadie, not totally female-led, but just a different kind of story, which we thought would have been really cool. But I guess they don't want to do it." Bruckheimer later explained that the script for Robbie's Pirates movie will still be considered at some point. He mentioned that while the project wasn't completely abandoned, Disney was focusing more on Mazin and Elliott's script. The storyline for that Pirates movie is still a secret. It's uncertain if it will bring back Depp as Jack Sparrow. In recent years, Hollywood has distanced itself from Depp due to legal issues and his 2022 trial against Amber Heard for libel. When asked about Johnny Depp returning to the Pirates series in May 2022 by the Sunday Times, the producer seemed unsure. He replied, "Will Johnny Depp be back? Not at this point. The future is yet to be decided." Regardless of what lies ahead for the Pirates series, Bruckheimer now confirms that the next installment will be a reboot hitting theaters first. Each of the 5 Pirates movies made over $650 million worldwide. Dead Man's Chest from 2006 and On Stranger Tides from 2011 even surpassed the $1 billion mark in earnings. There are also options as to who could replace Johnny Depp. This is very interesting. Johnny Depp is really good at becoming different characters in movies. He makes unusual choices and works hard at acting, which has made him so popular. He started out as a musician, but became one of the most famous and respected actors. His talent has made a big impact on movies. According to Fandom Wire, the actor who was initially considered for Johnny Depp's role in Pirates of the Caribbean 6 might still be a possibility for the part. Disney originally didn't choose Johnny Depp for the role of Jack Sparrow and Pirates of the Caribbean. In fact, Jim Carrey was their first choice for the character. Jim Carrey is known for his roles and fan-only friendly movies like The Grinch and How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 2000. His comedic movements and exaggerated acting style suited the character perfectly, and he brought a lot of energy and excitement to the role. Thinking about Jim Carrey playing the role could have been interesting considering his comedic skills and unique personality. Jim Carrey definitely has the talent for comedy charm and quick wit that could have made him an interesting captain. Jack Sparrow. Although Johnny Depp's performance is iconic, Carrey's different style would have brought a new angle to the character. While it's doubtful that Johnny Depp will return as Captain Jack Sparrow, in future Pirates of the Caribbean movies, if Disney considers recasting, Jim Carrey could still be an interesting character, as he was their first choice initially. Moreover, it was rumored that Disney was thinking about having the Bears' Io Edebiri as the lead in the sixth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but some people have disagreed with this idea. Daniel Richman from RPK News, who claimed to be the first to spread the rumor, said that there were no plans to replace Depp, and instead, Edebiri was being considered for a sequel. The chance of a new Pirates movie with Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow doesn't seem likely, especially after his legal issues with ex-wife Amber Heard. Disney removed Depp from the franchise in 2018, shortly before Heard wrote an opinion piece suggesting that her ex-husband was abusive. You might expect that when there's $1 billion at stake, making Pirates of the Caribbean 6 would be a big priority for the studio. But since the last movie came out in 2017, getting another one made has been a bit chaotic. When Johnny Depp ran into legal problems, he was gradually taken out of his most successful roles, like Jack Sparrow. It looked like the franchise might be over because of the lead actor situation, until rumors about Margot Robbie started circulating. Even though Margot Robbie is really talented, she might not capture Jack Sparrow's special charm and unique traits like Johnny Depp did. This could make her a bit of an unusual pick for this role. Also, on the other hand, some movie series have successfully switched out main actors and kept going strong. Take James Bond, for example. They've changed who plays the lead character a bunch of times. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is another series that's done this, and it doesn't look like they're slowing down anytime soon. In Marvel movies, they replaced Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle as Colonel James Rhodey Rhodes, Tony Stark's friend, who later becomes War Machine. Fans really liked Cheadle in the role, even though Howard was originally playing it. Marvel also swapped Edward Norton for Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner in The Avengers. Now, Ruffalo is a favourite among fans and might be the Hulk for a whole generation. Marvel Studios has had to do this again recently because of a big issue with Jonathan Majors, who got fired from the role of Kang the Conqueror.
Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Correct?
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to us. See you soon.